Alright guys, we're back. Listen, recently I've been reading this book called Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor E. Frankl. Very good book, right? Very good book. I'm not the biggest fan of psychology, personally. It's just that, I don't like putting words on everything. I mean, not everything needs a term, not everything needs a word for it in this universe, I think. I think that a lot of it comes down to, just feeling. But I'm not a big fan of feelings either, so, I mean, that doesn't make sense. Nico, what the fuck did you say, right? But anyways, like, if I go into the ice bath, I don't need to know that an ice bath creates a something reaction in my brain. I just go in the ice bath, right? Just, it makes me feel good, make me feel like a, savage. So that's it. But, he lays out a very good point. And, the first part of the book, I haven't quite finished it yet. I just have a few pages left. And, because I read every single day on my balcony. Go to my IG, by the way. I post daily updates. I'm the most consistent guy in the universe, by the way. There's no one who beats me. Wake up, read, go gym, work, go gym. It's like every day, bro. Every day. Most consistent, unbeaten, unmatched. Listen, he talks in the book, Viktor Frankl, about his experiences as a prisoner inside multiple concentration camps during the war. And it was so interesting to read how it's so. Hold on, let me close the door. 2 seconds. It was so interesting reading about the concentration camps and the experiences there. Gruesome stuff, absolutely gruesome stuff. And it's very interesting. And by saying this next part, I'm not trying to say that it's the same or anything at all, because this is a totally different thing, right? Just the brutality of it. But I found a lot of similarities between that and the military. Because he talks about how even when everything seems super meaningless, it's like just having a meaning, just having something to aim for, it's everything. It's everything. And I remember walking around in the forest, in the middle of the night, if you start thinking about what's the point of it all, you're starting to self-sabotage. It's a dangerous path to go down. Seriously. And you see that through, Special Forces selections, for example, as well. It's that once their aim is gone, their hope is gone, everything's they're quitting on the spot. It's either that or their pace is gonna fall behind until they get taken out of the thing. Because he talked about how he would see people in the concentration camps. One day they'd just wake up and they wouldn't get out of bed. They would just lie there, and then they'd light up their last cigarette, and that was basically just a sign that, hey, I've given up. Gruesome stuff though. But it's very interesting how even in these dire situations, just finding something to aim for, regardless of what it is. A lot of these prisoners, they aim to see their wives again, even though they in some way knew that their wives wasn't even there, or that this chance was slim, but they still held on to hope. And see, like I said, I don't want to compare this too much with the military, but I've kind of seen this firsthand as well. And it's so true. You need just to have something to aim for. And I want to plead with you guys. Maybe you guys watch my videos. Maybe you guys, sometimes you find life to be meaningless. I mean, I do that sometimes as well. It's what's the point of all this? It's very important that you switch back into aiming. Very important. I talked about clouds the other day in the other video. If you get stuck on a cloud of, hey, what's the point of all this? What's the meaning of all this? It's a very dark path to go down. Because I'll tell you this, there's no meaning to all this. There's no meaning. What's the point? We're all gonna die anyways. Me, whomever. So, but the best possible outlook, I'm always about best possible outlooks, because that's, I choose to optimize like that. The best possible outlook. I don't tell myself that I'm tired. I never use that word. If people say it around me, I'm like, I don't listen. Or if they're friends of mine, I say, hey, don't say that. I'm ruthless about this stuff. I choose to believe the best. And I want to plead to you guys who maybe don't find meaning all the time. Maybe it's difficult. Maybe it's something like that. Whomever. Make sure to still keep aiming, guys. Make sure to keep aiming for whatever. It truly is important. And it doesn't have to be big, okay? If you can get up in the morning, then that is a win. and it's something you need to aim for every single day. A single win like that, making your bed, that's a win. Stuff like that, it goes a long way. Truly, it does. I swear, once these small things start to slip up, you get into like existentialism and the whole point of it all. Yeah, dangerous. But this is a great book, guys. I would highly recommend you guys read it. Gives you some insights too, you know. Not all our issues here are that big. I mean, I'm sitting here in a nice apartment. Things, you know, definitely have been worse, and they could be way, way worse right now. So I'm very lucky to be in this position. And yeah, I mean, even if I just had a tenth of what I have now, I would still be in a way better position than a lot of people. So every day you gotta be grateful, keep aiming and keep achieving. And you know, that's it. Beautiful message. Take care and God bless. Boom.